Good day, folks. Here I am out in the woods, and we're going to do some testing on this BPS Adventurer. I did a quick first impressions the other day, and I'll try and link that so you can go check that out, but now we're going to put it to the test. So before we do that, just look at some modifications I made. I did treat the sheath with beeswax to protect it. I put a shock cord on the Ferro Rod so that it can't slip out. It's pretty tight in there. I don't think it would be a big concern regardless, but just be on the safe side. Treated the wood on both the Ferro Rod and the handle. Now, one extra thing that piece of shock cord allows me to do, because some people don't like this kind of sheath because there's no snap or something to hold the knife in. I mean, this one's pretty solid right now. It's not going to go anywhere. But I added a lanyard to the knife, which I can then bring down here, loop my shock cord through, and then place that around the end of the Ferro Rod. Now, that knife is not going to come out at all. Then I just release the shock cord, and out comes my knife. So a little hack to for those concerned about this kind of sheath, where you have a Ferro Rod or something like that. Just gives you that extra little bit of security and peace of mind, I guess. The knife itself, again, I treated the handles with some beeswax, just for some added protection. I started a patina on the blade. Where it is carbon steel, a patina will help protect against rust. But definitely always clean your knife after use, and always oil it before storing it in the sheath. You can't expect to use a carbon steel blade, put it away wet, and not expect to have a rusty knife the next day. So, we're going to get on with some testing. I'm going to do testing in different locations with different applications for the knife. I just set up a old stump here, and we're going to do some batoning, things of that nature. And I'll edit everything together in the end and hopefully come up with a good testing video for you. So just for a quick peek, this is where I'm testing at right now. It's an old choppings. See some of the hills in the background. It's about 9:15 in the morning. You see an old skidder trail down here. There's my stump and my selfie stick. Okay, so the first couple of pieces I've got here, I believe are maple. Now, you can see from the video, it's mostly a hardwood area, and the maple here isn't sugar maple, it's rock maple, so it's denser stuff. This is fairly dry. It shouldn't give me too much of a hard time, but we will see. Stump's a little damp. So we get through a couple knots with that one. It's going pretty good. Okay. This piece might be spruce. Feels a little lighter. Let's give her a go. Big knot right here. Again here at the top. Yeah, I think that was probably some spruce. How are we doing with our edge? It was shaving sharp when I started. Made sure to put a good edge on it this morning. No rolling. I've lost a little bit of bite. Yeah, still shaving sharp. Let's try a little bit of feather sticking. Start with the maple first. Bites in quite well. Make some decent curls. So pretty decent. Let's try a little bit of this. But I'm pretty sure is spruce. You know, producing a good little curl. I'm starting to get rained on. Well, that's not going to help me. Maritime weather. And then we're getting some decent curls from that spruce. Oh, I guess those clouds snuck up from behind me. One thing I want to try and do real quick is I want to find out if the tip is good enough to bore holes with. So I'm going to try out of this piece of spruce to make a hearth board for a bow drill. We may get called on account of rain though. A lot of knots to get through on this. That gives me a good little divot to start my drill. Now let's put a notch in it. As you can see, part of it broke away on me, so we may have to move further up and try again. Okay, so I've got, since this one broke, I've got a second one started here. And I've got a good little notch in it here. So now we'll see if we can't make a drill out of this piece. It's going to take me a moment to shave this down, so We'll probably do some fast forwarding here. Work through these knots. Save me a little bit of space on my phone. I'm going to work this down, and then we will get back to you when I'm finished. Okay, I got all my pieces assembled. There's my hearth board. There's my spindle. And hopefully this is a piece of maple that I'm going to use as my bearing block. There's my bow. So before we get started, after all that, let's do another sharpness test. I think we've got a good edge, but I think we've lost some. Let's see here. Yeah. Still shaving sharp though. Okay, so I'm not really going to try and start a fire here. I just want to see if I can do a burn-in, just to know I've made a kit that should work. And we're going to test my flexibility here. I really should have picked a shorter stump. Okay. Oh, it's smoke. Okay, so we were able to get a burn-in started. So I am going to be satisfied that I was able to use this knife to make myself a bow drill kit.